Alright, hey guys, it is 6 in the morning. I'm still at work, and I was thinking about some things that I wanted to do for my vlogs, my last few ones, and I wanted to talk about finals week. It is finals week, um, and we're just at the beginning, and I just wanted to leave you guys with a couple of tips on how to just get through finals week. I've been through quite a few of them myself, so I just want to share my successes with you guys in about 5 tips on how to manage your stress and get through finals week. Tip number 1, work hard, play hard. If you've been studying for hours, take a break. Do not sit there for 5 hours on end and study because you will wear yourself out. Study for an hour, maybe two. Then take a break and go spend an hour doing something that you enjoy doing. Going outside, maybe exercising or getting that favorite ice cream that you like, or playing video games or taking a nap. Don't spend a huge amount of time studying and cramming. It will not help you retain the information that you've just learned. I cannot tell you how many times I have studied for hours on end and I did not retain any information. I'm gonna let him go through. He's messing up my video. But I cannot tell you how many times I have studied for hours and hours and hours and yet retain nothing. But when I took my time and actually studied for an increment, took a break, I actually learned more. Cool. Tip number 2. Do not wait till the last minute to start studying. I cannot tell you how horrible procrastination is, but don't, some of you have 3 exams, some of you may have 5, some of you may have 1 or 2, but still, do not wait until the day before to start retaining information. Study in advance, not the weekend before finals week, but study 2 weeks before finals week. You already know the information that you're going to be tested on, so study 2 weeks in advance. That way, when it does come down to finals week, you're not stressing because you have to cram for things. I know we're all busy, but if you take an hour a day to study 2 or 3 weeks before your actual finals, I guarantee you will be a lot more stress-free when it comes time for finals week. Tip 3, make sure that you are fully stocked on supplies. That is very important. Make sure that you have number 2 pencils. If you need a calculator, make sure you got that. I have come to finals and other exams and seeing students that were not prepared asking, do you have a pencil? Do you have this? Do you have that? Don't do that. It's just better to make sure that you have all your supplies and everything that you need to take the exam. Tip number 4. Make sure that you eat breakfast in the morning before your finals and that you get sleep. Your brain cannot function without the necessary nutrients that it needs, or the necessary nutrients that it needs to function and think. So you can study all you want, but if you're not eating and you're not eating before your exam, all you're going to think about is food. You're going to be hungry and you're not going to remember the information that you need to remember. So whether it's just I might eat a plate of eggs and a piece of toast or a bowl of oatmeal, eat something before you go and take your exam and make sure you get enough sleep. And tip number 5, do not worry about it. It is an exam. It's your final exam, yes, but do not worry about this exam. Oftentimes, we all get wrapped up in, this is my final exam, this is my last chance to do well, when actually you have been taking these classes for 17 weeks, and one final exam is not going to change the outcome of whether or not you're going to pass the class or not, most of the time, unless you were like on the borderline of failing. But one exam is not going to make the difference on whether or not you pass or fail. Yeah, you want to make sure that you get that 4 or that 3.5, but you do the best that you can and you move forward. Do not get all wrapped up in this mess, because getting wrapped up will make you stress out and you won't remember what you studied and it'll just be bad. So, like I said, don't worry about what's going on. Don't worry about if I'm going to pass or not. I got to get this 4 or it's not going to go right. Don't stress. Study. Take your time. Do the best you can. and you'll be fine no matter what the outcome is. You'll be fine. Your life is not going to be over because you didn't pass the final. If you don't succeed, dust yourself off, try it again, and if that doesn't work, try it again and keep trying. Do not give up. Don't stress out. It'll work out. All right. Enjoy your Tuesday morning. Pass those finals. Don't stress. Study. Take your time. Work hard. Play hard.